Cemeteries. As a kid I used to hang out in cemeteries, not because of any morbid fascination with the dead or the stones that commemorate them, but because they were quiet places that were full of wildlife, basically.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. There's tons of wildlife here. We're sitting here and we're hearing coltets and all sorts running around. There's so much here. Today we've recorded 360 odd species, different species of plants,
That's a good
insects,
total, isn't it?
animals. We've had 77 different lichens today. And yeah, the plants and the insect life that we've had has been phenomenal. And a lot of people think that, oh, there's nothing here, there's nothing growing here, there's no insects, there's no wildlife, this is a boring place to be. But actually there's a lot going on here, and it's quite an urban part of Newport, so this is quite a good green lung. It's about 60 acres, and so it's a really nice site to have.
We're sat alongside something that's extremely interesting. I'm going to call my colleague in. Iolo, come and see this. These are broom rapes, aren't they?
Ivy broom rape.
Ivy broom rape, which are a parasitic species.
Yeah.
Come on, we've got ivy broom rape here. Are you familiar with the ivy broom rape?
It's lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh wow. This one hasn't gone over either.
Yes.
Oh, that is really nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, really cool.
So they're entirely parasitic, aren't they?
Yeah.
In the sense that they're brown. Well, there's a little bit of green in this one. Do you think there's any photosynthesis going on? Maybe
So
a little.
yeah, but they've got not much chlorophyll, have they? They
No.
take all their nutrients from their host plants, so from the ivy roots in this case.
Yeah. I've seen them as really important plants for bumblebees. A lot of bumblebees visit these
I have
things.
seen, there have been bumblebees over the last few days. I've been around the site a lot, and there have been bees using those. So it's
Coastal
it's
as
good.
well. I've seen the
dunes. You see
yeah,
them on dune systems? Yeah.
carrot broom
Yeah.
rape.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that was in Wales, maybe Anglesey, you know.
Yes, yeah, I've seen them. I think it's Newborough and Aberfraw Dunes. I've seen them.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you a broom rape man?
I'm very much a broom rape man. I just find them fascinating. You know, these things like triffids appear out of nowhere and parasitising other plants, and you're just thinking, that's pretty cool. That's sci-fi.
I know.
Yeah.
And you frequently see them I see them on roadsides, knapweed broom rape. Because knapweed you frequently get on verges, and you'll see them by the side of the road. I'm always tempted to pull to a screaming halt, you know, when I see a broom rape.
With cat.
In fact, I did put a car in a ditch once thanks to a broom rape.
Oh, it's worth doing.
I was driving a van uphill, and actually, I have to say, I thought it was an orchid, one of the sort of the ghost orchids or bird's nest orchid, you know. And I screamed the brakes on. I reversed back badly and put a car in a ditch on the way to the airport. I had to get a local tractor to pull it out, and in the process, he pulled the front bumper off. It was a hire car.
But it was
I won't finish the story.
No, but it was worth it.
But Iolo, we're just saying about the cemeteries being really good places for wildlife.
Yes, they are, because they're not sprayed with insecticides and pesticides and fertilizers constantly.
No, it's
and it doesn't matter where you are. All of our cemeteries are brilliant places for slowworms, for common lizards, for hedgehogs. The last time I was here was another cemetery not far away, and I had lesser stag beetle there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know, yes, you can find stuff that you know what they are, but every now and again you will get a
Something
surprise and
strange
think,
pops
wow,
up.
that is pretty cool. You know, and that's the
Definitely.
wonderful thing. It's like a little discovery box. You walk around and you think, oh well, okay, I'm going to see squirrels, I'm going to see robins, I'm going to see blackbirds, but then you find broom rape, you find lesser stag beetle, and they're fabulous places, really good places.
I'm pleased with this though.
I am. This
One
is
for the
lovely.
list.
Yeah, it is absolutely.
Ivy broom rape.
Yeah.
Nice to see.
I think we had about 110 or something spikes across the whole length of the boundary.
Well, when I walked down, I saw them. There's more by the tree over there. There's more up again. You know, you see them all the way down, and there's even two in the grave itself.
Yes, some of them do spread into the neighbouring graves.
See, if I was dead,
John, I was thinking the same.
If I was dead, I'd love to know I had ivy broom rape growing on top of me. I think,
You'd be able to, your relatives say, "Oh, that's a bit of great granddad." That is. That's
Except mine would probably be withered, withered small little thing.
Bit of recycling. That's what we like.